Hello. So I want to talk a little bit more about releasing our DNA, releasing all the memory of our DNA, and bringing all of us on all timelines, all levels, into this physical reality that we live in at this moment. So I want you to know that I've been practicing this quite a bit. And when I began to really command my DNA to do what it needed to do, floods of little memories were coming up. And I would be like, what? Why on earth would I think of that? And yesterday I had a lot of clients texting me saying they were having a real difficult time to adjust. So I was giving them little tips and tools to keep it simple and get to the end goal in a more comfortable place in their daily life. And then I found myself like listening to a meditation before bed, ready to go to bed, and all these memories were coming up. And then they were mixed with some of the things I saw like on a program, like a show or something. And then different places of my body would begin to throb. And I really had to command my breath to go into those places and to release them with as much ease as I could. At one point, I really wanted to thrash around and like kick my leg joints out of my hip and move my sacrum all around and just get my head and my neck, so what goes on below goes on above, and get that occiput area back here to just unlock so I could get my head on straight. And every time I went to doze off, something else was occurring. So I just said, okay, I am just going to breathe and move and stretch as much as I possibly can to elongate and to release whatever's being stored in my tissues. And I think at one point I did fall asleep because I awoke to like a symbol of an interesting F, drawing of an F. A few days ago, I got an interesting Z. And then I got numbers this morning. So in my mind, I kept repeating them so I wouldn't forget when I did finally roll out of bed to write it down. And finally, after trying to talk to myself to remember it, I said, this is ridiculous. So I just quickly grabbed my phone calendar and made a note because I didn't have a notepad laying next to me. So then when I got up, I was called to do more trauma releasing and more trauma healing. So I did 2 videos on those. And then releasing the trauma that gets stored in the deep tissue. So I'm going to work on that today, and I did a video on that, so hopefully that can help you all. So sometimes Spirit will bring me a lot of things to experience myself, and then I'm even a better mentor for others, which is why coaching and healing work is my life. It's just my life, and looking forward to when it's full time, because that's really where I draw it's my power source, period. That's all I can say. So as aches and pains come up, as you're asking your cells to release their memories, to bring everything forth to you for your highest good in this reality, accept the fact that you may have some detoxing aches and pains and some triggers of things that you're like, holy moly. So breathe into them. Listen to the deep tissue trauma video and the other video before that for releasing trauma in general and healing it. And of course, I'm available for coaching sessions and healing sessions. So feel free to email me. But in the meantime, don't be hard on yourself. Memories come up, just say, oh, okay, well, I love you. I forgive myself. I forgive anyone involved. I thank you for coming up, and let it go. Let it go. You don't need to have it rattle around in your head trying to remember the full length from the beginning, middle, end to that particular memory or trauma or whatever it is. So I have faith you can conquer this. I have faith that even without intention, this stuff's coming up for a lot of people. So hopefully these tips from what I'm experiencing and what my guides are telling me will be helpful to you. All right? So breathe, 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 breathe. Massage your feet. Get out and stomp on the ground if you can. Really get placed in that body. Get some primal going on with it. And allow any areas in the physical body to become unstuck and have more flexibility. So you got this. All right. Much love and light to you. Bye.